People, what are you saying? Right. Episode 1, season 1 of The Yard. We had to do a new intro because we wasn't happy with the last one. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we do, how we got into it. And I'm just going to take you on a little journey with us the whole way through. So I started my car company about 4 years ago, but I was always doing vehicles. My whole life I've been in and out doing vehicles. And then I started a car parts / breakers. So now I've got a car dealership and a car parts business, as we like to call it. And yeah, so all the cars I fix them either by myself or with my cousin. My cousin's obviously a qualified mechanic. I'm not qualified. I've just known how to take cars apart and fix them from young. I've just been like that. So I started this. I wasn't even going to do it, to be honest, but I started this because a friend of mine said to me, you know what you do is crazy, that people go to college, university to learn these skills, and some of the cars we take apart, people wouldn't even attempt it with the qualifications. And we just showing people that if you put your mind to something and just keep, grinding away at it, grafting, learning, you'll get where you need to go. And basically, kind of like a jigsaw, that's how we look at it. You take it apart, list where it comes from, you put it back on. So we're showing people that you don't need to spend thousands of pounds to get an education or get a qualification. You can actually do most things in life you want from learning. And now we're in a day and age where we have things like YouTube. Instagram don't really teach you a lot, but YouTube will teach you a lot of stuff you need to know. Like ourselves, if we get stuck with certain things, we go onto YouTube and there'll be someone who specializes in that department, or someone's made a video that will help you along the way. And that's how we got into it. Basically, we landed on the farm with a few other people and we built our business from there, to be honest. So my company, two of my companies, we specialize in Cat N and Cat S crash vehicles. So you can either buy a vehicle damaged from us and you can repair it, or we repair the vehicle then put it back up for sale. Some have category markers, some don't have category markers. So I'll explain to you about markers. Markers on vehicles they're a bit tricky sometimes. So you can get a category N vehicle. So a category N vehicle is a removable part. So like a bonnet, door, wing, trying to think, headlight, things like that would be, well, headlight's not really, you can just change that. But that, if you go for insurance, that's got a cat marker on it. So a category S marker on your vehicle now is a structural marker. So that could be A-pillar, that could be rear quarter panel. These are non-changeable items, so they have to go into a body shop to be repaired. And that's the difference. So if you're ever buying vehicles and you don't know what you're doing, stick to category N vehicles, because category S can be a problem, like a massive problem. And I learned the hard way. I bought vehicles thinking I know what I'm doing, and ended up spending thousands and thousands of pounds to correct the vehicle and not making no money from that vehicle. But this was my learning curve and how I learned a lot about vehicles. So that is just a quick insight. If you want to make money, do not buy diesel vehicles at the moment. You buy either hybrid or petrol. We say petrol. Do not buy manual vehicles, buy automatics, because everyone now drives automatics. And in the future, there's not going to be no manual tests, because the future is electric. Hybrid, you cannot have hybrid manuals because they can't charge. So I'm just telling you from my mistakes so you don't go out and make these same mistakes. And that is a key thing to this. Obviously, we've got loads of footage of stuff that we do. We're going to upload it. But I'm going to take you on a proper walk around and show you the difference between a Cat N and a Cat S vehicle. Yeah. And I've got an A-Class in here at the moment. My Bentley's in here at the moment. And this A-Class has not got a cat marker on it, but the damage on it was very bad. How it even come out of an insurance company, I do not know, but we've got it. It's nearly all repaired. We're just waiting for a suspension arm, as you'd call a shock absorber, yeah. But yeah, I'll take you around this vehicle, and then next door we have the boys are next door. They do all the body repairs. They've got everything you can possibly think of to fix a vehicle. So we're good down here. Like, there's a good team of us down here that between us we knock it out. Yeah, we get a lot of stuff done. We're going to make the first episode a bit more exciting, but I think the first episode, people need to understand the ins and outs of the car business. It's hard work. It's not for the faint-hearted, and it takes a lot of money, like a lot of money. I'm spent maybe £400,000 so far. Yeah, we make money, but a lot of times we break even, and a lot of people don't tell you this about the downs of business. So the downs of business in the car trade at the minute is the cost of living. People can't afford to live, so they can't afford to buy cars. You have congestion charges, you have emission zones in London. It's crazy. So we said, all right, cool. This is why we specialize in, obviously we do high-end cars, yeah, we do high-end vehicles as well, but we specialize more in the cheaper cars because people can't afford all these expensive cars and cars on finance. There's a lot of single parents out there that need cars to get their kids to school. So yeah, that's what we do. But we fix high-end cars. So I've got another channel called Project 101. That's going to be strictly for, like, that's for the Bentley and stuff like that. There's nothing really wrong with the Bentley. It just needs like a new rad pack and stuff. But let me take you around now quickly and show you the difference between a category N and a category S vehicle, so you don't make these mistakes. All right, boom. Here we got the A-Class 2.1 AMG line, full front end rebuild. This vehicle has 40 to 45,000 miles, full main dealer service history, unrecorded damage. How it's unrecorded, I don't know, but I'll show you. If this vehicle was recorded as damaged, it will be down as a Cat S because it has, yeah, I'll show you. This is what it has. This is the damage. So, boom, A-pillar. Obviously, you see it's got a dent in it. Don't know what they've hit. Just that dent alone would class this vehicle as a Cat S. Yeah, it's a madness because obviously it's structural, and as you can see, the dent's quite bad. But then it has rear quarter damage as well. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, always look out for little things like this because they're hard to spot. As you can see, rear quarter panel, damaged door. The door, if it was just the door, it would be classed as a category N because you could just bolt the door off, put a new one on. Boom! Here's my Bentley. Yeah, this is a little project we're doing at the moment. So that will be in a later episode and Project 101. But yeah, thanks for watching the intro. And hopefully every Sunday to Monday, we'll be banging out an episode, but the proper one soon come.